Hi BookTube, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to review The Ghost of Manhattan by George Mann. This is a book gifted to me by my sister about a year ago. I have read one of Mann's books before, the first book in his Newbury and Hobbs series, The Affinity Bridge. Mann has written some Sherlock Holmes books as well as written two original Doctor Who books. The Ghost of Manhattan is set in an alternate 1926 New York. America is still recovering from World War I, and it seems that they are in some kind of Cold War with the British. The Cold War doesn't factor really too much into the book, but it is an interesting piece of background knowledge to have to try and understand the motivations of the characters. Cars are coal-powered, communication is done by holotube, cigarettes have tabs that you pull to light them rather than using a match or a lighter, and air travel is done by dirigible or aircrafts fueled by rocket blasters. The whole city seems to be terrified of the Roman, a very powerful and mysterious mobster. The police seem powerless to act against him. The ghost has taken it upon himself to be the one who can act when the police cannot. He has gadgets and weapons aplenty. He also has a very clear set of ethics and values. For example, he will not kill in cold blood, but has no problem with killing the enemy if they have attempted to kill him first. The ghost reminded me very much of Batman or the Shadow. He is a man with a dark history, a strong sense of personal morals and justice, and lots of gadgets and tools to help him fight and stay safe. There are 5 main characters: the Ghost, Detective Felix Donovan, Gabriel Cross, the Roman, and Celeste Parker. All the characters I found to be very tropey. There is the broken and dark superhero, the incorruptible police detective who works by the book, believes in the justice system, yet this same system keeps him feeling powerless and unable to do his job, which is to protect the city and the innocent. There is also the rich playboy who throws endless and extravagant parties almost every week in an attempt to escape from reality. He reminded me an awful lot of Gatsby. He throws these parties for the people who attend, and yet seems to be separate from the frivolity of the celebrations. The Roman is a very mysterious and seemingly powerful mobster boss who has come out of nowhere over the last few years. His men are fiercely loyal to him. Other criminals and the police alike are fearful of him. And finally we have the independent woman who inspires our heroes with love and adoration, but has a mystery of her own. In the last act of the book there is an element of supernatural horror that is kind of Cthulhu-light. It was fun and gave the bad guys the oomph they needed to be scary and have the good guys question if they can really overcome this challenge and save the day. In retrospect, I was disappointed by the tropes and the formula that Mann uses, but at the same time I loved them. I love knowing what to expect from the characters and the plot. I enjoyed the game of guessing who the ghost was. His identity is not confirmed until halfway through the book, but once it's confirmed, it's an I knew it moment, and that was so satisfying. There is one death in the book that annoyed and frustrated me. I'm not going to go into too much details about it because spoilers, but I did feel that I could see it coming almost from the beginning of the book. I was left wondering if the death was really all that necessary. It was a very formulaic death. Here was this character that had a chance to really be developed further and become really interesting and take their role in the story to the next level and break free of this very overdone trope, but they were never given the chance. Despite the cookie cutter formula and the characters, I enjoyed this book. I knew what I was in for and I enjoyed Mann's writing style. It's not a particularly deep read, but I kept turning those pages because I wanted to know what happened next. There are another 3 books after this in the series. There is an ongoing mystery scattered throughout the story that leads us into the 2nd book and the rest of the series. I know I'm being obviously carried forward to the next installment, but I am okay with that. I am a little eager to read them, knowing full well that they are going to be light and fun and have a fair few action-packed scenes. I'm okay with that. If you're looking for something fast, you enjoy steampunk and superheroes, and you enjoy a good noir-style detective, I would suggest The Ghost of Manhattan. Just don't expect the boundaries of these genres to be pushed or any deep character building to occur. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw or liked my review, please hit subscribe and or like. I can also be found on Twitter and Goodreads. Have a great weekend.